Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Moufin. It's your boy Zeke McCoy, and sorry I've been away for so long, but I'm back now. Um, Today I'm going to talk about all of this stuff going on in the news today with cops shooting blacks and just everything that's going on. Like I said, just to give my opinion on everything. I was got a text message from a good friend of mine, and he's a white man, and he asked me a question on why are they tearing up North Carolina right now? Behind the shooting of and killing of the gentleman this past week and whatnot. And I'm just going to shed a little light on it, give my opinion on the whole thing. And then be done with it, say what I have to say and be done with it. To answer his question, it's happening because people are frustrated. Not only blacks, everybody, they're frustrated. When you have things like this that's going on, the killing of blacks, and cops are going through, they're going through procedures and whatnot, and they're not being charged for these crimes. And some of the evidence, in my opinion, should have led to convictions, and it's not. It's like, what else do? You can't go to City Hall and do anything about it. You can't go to the mayor's office do anything about it. You can't go talk to the chief of police and do anything about it. These cops are killing blacks, or killing, period, and nothing's being done about it. So people are in the mind frame, what else do we do? How else do we display our anger and whatnot? And then they tear up everything. Don't get it twisted. By no means am I saying that they should be doing this, because in my opinion, that's stupid. Okay? You don't agree with something happens you don't like and whatnot. We teach our kids. How many of us, will cut our kids' asses if they threw a tantrum about something and started tearing up the house or whatever, just because they can't have what they want, or no one listens to them and whatnot. I know I cut ass. I cut my child's ass for tearing up something, or destroying something because she's not heard, or something doesn't go her way. As grown folks, the shit that's going on in Carolina, you're doing the exact opposite of what we teach our kids. You can't go and tear up the neighborhood, burn down businesses, and what does it help? It's not helping anything. The gentleman is still dead. The officer is still walking the streets or on paid administrative leave or whatever. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed now is you've screwed up your neighborhood. You've screwed up everything now, and it just makes no sense at all. But I understand the frustration. Just because it's not one of my family members that's at the end of this situation here, still. It's still like family to me, rather it's black or white person. Anybody that's killed senselessly by a cop or anybody else, it bothers me, because I have kids. My kids are going to be exposed to this here, and it's going to be probably 10 times worse by the time I leave this earth. If I die of old age or whatever, it's going to be 10 times worse. It's not going to get any better until people start standing up and doing the right thing. Like I said, cop or not, until people start standing up and doing the right thing, this kind of stuff is going to keep happening, and it's going to get worse. Now, like I said, I understand the frustration of, not being heard. They keep killing folks, period. Like I said, I'm not going to pinpoint black or white. It's just that the media highlights, the black killings more than they do white killings and whatnot. I mean, a lot of this here needs to be blamed on the media. Media, they're paid to hype things up, and they're going to do just that. But when the people feel like, when our people, feel like they're being heard, feel like justice is being served, then maybe some of these attitudes or outlooks and some of these instances where they're tearing up Carolina right now, maybe it'll cease. But right now, it's the only thing. Well, I take that back. It's not the only thing. They feel that this is the only way they can be heard, and they're going to be heard as if they tear up everything. Will cost them money. We're gonna. It's a double-edged sword, pretty much. Even with video being released, is not gonna satisfy the people. Even with this other officer in Tulsa being charged on manslaughter. Manslaughter, is not going to be enough to please the people. You're not going to please the people until there's an eye for an eye. You kill someone senselessly, then you die senselessly, by electric chair or lethal injection or, whatever. The punishment never fits the crime, and people are not going to be happy until there's an eye for an eye, until they feel like, other people have to fear the same way as blacks do when they drive a car, when they walk down the street, and, all of this other stuff. It's never going to be enough. To my partner that asked me that question, like I said, man, I hope I answered your question, to the best of my ability, but I say this to you, and I say this to your son, man. You're going to be exposed to a lot of things throughout his lifetime. Speaking of your son, he's going to be exposed to a lot of things throughout his lifetime, as well as mine. The important thing is, as a young man, don't be consumed by the things that you see. Don't let people turn you from a loving person to, a person full of hate and with hatred in your heart. Don't let people do that. When you look at somebody, you look at them individually. If you got 10 guys in a corner and one guy was to rob you, out of the 10 guys in that corner, then you have a problem with that one guy and not the other 9. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's the same thing I teach my son. You can't judge as a group. There are going to be times in your life, high school, college, where you're going to experience racism, whether it be against you or somebody and you have to form an opinion of the individual, not as a group. Don't let them turn you into something you're not, a hateful person. The same thing I'm telling you, I'm preach to my kids, preach to my son, whatnot. It's easy to hate. It's hard to love. It shouldn't be that way. Right now, I'm so disgusted with everything that goes on to this country that, it shouldn't be known right now as the United States of America. It shouldn't be known. And that's why I named this video, the divided states of America, because right now we're divided as a country. We don't even deserve to put U.S. before the A in USA. Not right now. We are divided as a country, and like I said, hatred still exists, racism still exists, and until that shit disappears, and it's going to take more than one race, it's going to take more than the black race, it's going to take more than the whites, it's going to take more than Chinese, until people change their frame of mind and learn to judge or be opinionated against one individual and not all. We're going to continue to see shit like this here, and this country is going to continue to be divided on every damn thing until we get our shit right, until we get it right. That's all I got to say for right now. This is part 1 of Divided States of America. I'll see you again soon. Homie, I hope I answered your question. If not, you'll see me. I'll see you. and we can wrap a taste on it. Until then, good cops out there, y'all be safe. Bad cops, no crime goes unpunished. You can believe that shit. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Love y'all. All lives matter. Peace.